Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Benny Intruder, and welcome back to The Occupation, where last time we snuck around the Meta Centre, found some stuff, failed to find other stuff. It's currently 2 minutes to 6, it's an hour and 20 minutes until something, but we don't know what. I've just been dumped out here and been told it's an hour 20 remaining. I don't know remaining until what, so let's have a little look-see round here. Oh, hello. We've got a phone ringing. Right, this seems like a good sort of a thing. Let's start with that, because I've also got a secret code. Alison tried to pass me a server password. Pay on 1. Let's see who this is. Is this going to be Mina? I'm suspecting it might actually be Scarlett.
Mr. Miller, it's Scarlett Carson.
Called it.
Don't talk, just listen. We've not got much time. Get yourself into the IPA building. There's something I want you to see. I'll explain more when you're in.
Alright, I think that's... Here we go. IPA building. Oh, and we're fading to black. The truth about Alex Dubois. Ooh. Alright. Nice and fancy.
Hello, Mr. Miller. You may have guessed already, but I've been following your investigation throughout the day. I wanted to get in touch sooner, but could never find the right moment.
Alright. And now we've got ourselves... That's a light. Public notice. Visitors are reminded there's a fire alarm drill taking place at. Doesn't affect me. Alright. What do we have going on here? Because it feels like no one's supposed to be here at all. This is... I don't even know what this building's for, but okay then. Well, if no one's here, not Daniel, not anybody... Clamber in here, security office. And now we've got, aha! I've now got myself a torch. Okay, oh. How do I turn it off again in case someone actually shows up? I don't know. Right, okay. Hold and log. Grab that. Shove that in there. And what's going on here precisely?
Detective Holden, the time is 5:30 p.m. on June 17th. 1987. They say Alex Dubois entered through here on the night of the 10th of April. Daniel Hilburn informed me that security was busy locking up in the Bowman building for the night, so he had the building to himself. Alex's claim is that he can prove he wasn't using his key card in the building that night, and that he was there for a meeting with Sarah Smith, the head of the IPA. If I can locate the record, that at least gives me a bit of evidence to work with. Alex claims that Dan always keeps a copy of the safe code written on the back of a coupon for gardening equipment close by to his desk, so... Let's see, shall we? Ah, yes, this is something. Okay, I've located the document and will fax it. Now, I should probably place this back where I found it.
Alright, so, followed what she did. She faxed the document and then she put it back. So this is the document she was looking at. Bowman Carson Immigrant Processing... IPA Immigrant Processing Area. Gotcha. Alex Dubois, Technical Director, 2nd of April 1987, urgency high, type of interview required, personal, family deportation. Yeah, we knew about this. The reason he's been framed is because he had the motive that his family were being deported. Please change the code from SPUF7 to Union 1. Okay. Alex Dubois cannot be allowed to access our servers. So, Union 1's been mentioned. Payon 1 has been mentioned. Okay, this is all fascinating. Okay, new thing I need to take care of here. Password, got that. Locate Alex Dubois' interview form. I thought that's what I just did. And coupon. Yep, got that. Oh, I can only take one of them. Okay, fine, whatever. I definitely want that ID card, though. Alison Whitworth. Spot on. Check that. Nothing major. And now I can access Blue. Lovely. Just need to check the rest of this stuff just in case. Nothing there. Nothing there. Fine. Both of them are empty. Gotcha. And I am able to fax something if Mina needs me to. Alright then. With that blue key card, no need to rush down into the vents just yet. I saw blue down over here. Check everything though. Anyone could have tried to hide anything who knows where. So, got that.
Floppy disks detected.
Alright, got in here. Be flipping
I'm
beautiful.
sure you've heard enough about Alex Dubois by now. I saw him earlier that evening. He was acting very erratic. He wasn't doing himself any favors. It was far too believable that he could have done it. I hate to admit it, but even I wondered whether Alex was capable of doing something like that.
Okay, some form of device where you need to add memory reel. Meeting with Harvey Miller at 5:30. 5:30 was... Who was that? Would that have been... Oh, that'll be Chance Crow. Is that his... No, oh, Alison Whitworth, of course. The other person in the room, obviously. Right, Holden log. Get more information from you. This is all quite useful stuff. Holden log, play.
Detective Holden, the time is 6:45 a.m. on June 20th. Something was troubling me last night, so I wanted to get an early start. I interviewed Alison Whitworth yesterday, and it seems as though something was being held back. We were communicating through Chance Crow, the department head of the Meta Center, who I have yet to interview. However, from her posture and hesitant responses, it seems as though the full story wasn't quite being told. This led me back to her office at 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I'd better be right on this one.
Right, exactly what we expected. What's going on here is he's mistranslating to cover something up. Right, next tape in.
Detective Holden, the time is 9:23 a.m. on June 20th. I've spent the last few hours looking at all of her work, and at a glance, it looks like a repair shop, but she's actually a talented inventor. It really is fascinating stuff. Something that caught my eye, though, is that it seems she's been working on an algorithm with... I'll write this down there. Vicky Edmonds in the Bowman building for the Silhouette software, which could prevent overheating. This, of course, was a large contributing factor in the explosion caused on the 10th of April 1987.
Alright, so she was trying to solve that problem. Now, this data thingy, what's this about? This does just look like a very fancy claw game in a carnival. And oh, hello, I think I just accidentally locked myself inside. Oh, that's interesting. Have I just locked myself inside? I think I've just locked myself inside a thing. Unless I need to attach this. Ah, okay. Memory reels control door access. Gotcha. What else do we have here? Take real F to real activation unit RAU. Alright, fine. So got to do that at this point. But first, need to find a key card that lets me do that, because right now I can't pick that up without being locked in this room forever. Here we go, real activation units. Okay, so that does, I don't know, something. It does something, and I do need an orange key card before I can do anything at all here. Ah, unless of course I actually kill the power. Hang on. Check what this actually does here. So real F, if I actually kill the power right there, does that mean I can just grab this and the doors are still open? Right, spot on. So now, get that in there, grab, open, shove, close, shut right there, and then, no, shut. There you go. Right, now, What's this thing supposed to do? It needs to slowly warm up, because of course it does, and that opens up this. Fine, so these are just fancy keys, which I can only carry one of at a time, because it counts as my item, and I don't have my briefcase anymore, so I can only hold one of these. But what's it going to do when it's actually done warming up? I'm not sure. Right, let's not head that way yet, because there's another direction I could... Oh, hang on, that's blue. Blue is fine. So I can open that up. That's okay. So I may as well check what's the other side over here. And by the way, there's a... No, that's the note I dropped in order to actually pick up the reel. So that's not a big deal. Yeah, I haven't been through here yet.
No floppy disks detected.
Now, by any chance, does this lead to... Ah, that's just a way around if you didn't find her key card. I'm guessing. Gotcha. Or just an alternative way. No, you need the key card anyway. Fine, this is just here in case you feel like crawling through a vent because you're just into that sort of thing. Gotcha. So, memory reel ready. What does that mean? Now that it's ready, what does it do? Yeah? Memory reel. Interact. Interact with the reel. I don't know what difference that's made. I definitely can't open this up because it's locked. Interact. Yes. No. Maybe. Maybe we just leave that be. Maybe it's fine. Maybe we just move on. Because the game was vaguely implying at about 7:20 something bad is going to have happened. I don't know what precisely, but the game was just indicating that was a thing. So, oh, hang on. That's a pen. I've decided I'm not going to take the... Oh.
I'll let you know.
How do I actually... How do I turn the torch off? I need to turn the torch. That's not hiding the torch. I am not convinced that the torch is hidden. But the game is saying...
You have to believe me, Mr. Miller. If I'd known, I would never have taken his ID card that night. I needed it to finish up some work, and I'd misplaced mine. It was technically against company policy, but I didn't think he'd mind. But once the information got out there that he'd been logged where he shouldn't have been, and once the papers had their narrative established, it didn't matter. None of it mattered. No evidence anyone could have provided could have changed it.
Ah, Scarlet was the one who stole Alex's key cards in the tutorial right at the beginning of the game, where she was doing something. Right. I see. Now, Steve and Dan are... Uh-oh. Well, that was mildly creepy. Gotcha. Is someone locking me in here? Reel F needs to be powered in Ali Whitworth's office. Well, I've plugged it in and turned it on. I really hope I wasn't supposed to turn the power back on wherever I turn the power off, because that could be unfortunate if so. Right. Where is security right now? Because we got all sorts of stuff here. Right. Here we go. IPA office, stockroom, IPA office. Ah! 201. Okay. Kill the power. I can get straight in there. May as well, quite frankly. Just, you know, have a bit of an explore around. So, that door is now screwed. Alarm is deactivated as well. Okay. What do we have in... Oh. This place is looking a bit on the shattered side. And more Holden logs. Going in the right direction. So we've got more of these here logs.
Detective Holden, 10:42 a.m. on June 20th. I promised myself I wouldn't get involved with the politics here, but it's impossible not to let it affect you. Names, numbers, all written down, just thousands of people's futures decided by this one company. How are they allowed so much control with... Anyway, I'm here to locate Alex Dubois' file. I was told it could be found in filing cabinet HG02, row 10. I can't see anything in here. Let's get a bit of light on the situation.
Alright, here we go. Dubois.
Okay, I have the documented information. I believe I just need to compile the code on the large machine in the corner of the room. So here goes.
Alright. Is this a machine in the corner of the room? Did I just shred his details? That feels like I just... Uh-oh! This was an interpret code machine. It wasn't supposed to shred him. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm really concerned because that looked very much like an act of shredding right there. I'm just going to turn the power back on. So get the power back onto this place. But there's no... Yeah, it's already open. This thing doesn't need any more power, right? I may have made a mistake. I may have made a lot of a mistake. Compile code from filing cabinet in CDM. Card decoding machine. Okay, she seems to think I should have done the exact thing I already did. But having, like, decoded the code... What does that actually mean? What happens? What does it spit out? Because it seems to have just... It does look distinctly like I just shredded it. Now that I've read the clipboard, it's now saying find the Dubois information and compile it in this thing. Which I just did, but now it's locked and it's not doing... Have I done this in the wrong order? Hang on, I'm going to reload from a checkpoint because I feel like something's gone wrong with the game here. Alright, this time I've got the information. The game is saying find the Dubois information, compile in the CDM. This here is a CDM. And I've turned the power on, I've already picked up the clue. So the game is saying I'm supposed to be doing precisely this. Code deck slot. That's locked for now. Put that right there. Okay. And now interpret the code. Which doesn't say shred, but... New item found. What item? What item has been found? Because once again, it looks like we've just shredded it. Oh, that opens the door over there. Is that what that does? Why did that happen the first time? Why would that happen? Why would shredding somebody's code lead to a door opening in... I don't understand why that's a thing.
The devastation it caused. The political unrest. People are heartbroken and angry about how it's all unfolding. Rightly so, in my mind. They deserve answers. I know you're with me. I believe this act can't see the light of day. This just goes to show how important the work you're doing is.
And that's how this place ended up getting trashed. Because, yeah, there were significant protests against the actual act by people who were supposed to be coming here for registration, but let's be honest, more deportation. And that was just a side effect. The real aim was spy on literally flipping everybody. Okay, well, it feels like there's nowhere to go but... yeah, outside. So, sneaking out and around here. The rear of the IPA. Now, we know security's supposed to be around here somewhere. Haven't seen them yet. But I'm guessing there's more to it. Probably more puzzles involving those memory whatever McJib-jibs. Probably them over there. Nothing I can do if I know. If I climb over there, that's not anything. Let's just do things nice and slow and calm here. Alright, we've got... Ah! Pneumatic tube. Now that feels distinctly like the exact tube that Scarlett Carson stole once upon a time. So we've got this right over here. Okay, let's just check the notes here. Use pneumatic tube by Data Doctor. Send to deportation room 300. Data Doctor will repair corrupted disk if I take it through a data wipe gate. Right, so don't do that. Send it straight to 300. So there. Shut up. And head over to 300. Lovely. Off you go. Goodbye. This is all a very interesting section, though, because, yeah, the game suddenly got very linear. And it's actually, you know, repeating puzzles that you absolutely would already have come across. Though, I suppose, technically, because you can discover or not discover as much as you want, you could have found none of this and done none of this so far. So I guess maybe it's just giving you the basics just in case you miss something.
Detective Holden, 10 p.m. on June 25th. I think I've just about figured it out. The issue is that each time I copy a file onto the disk, the contents become corrupted whilst going through the data wipe gates. Meaning I have to go back and copy the files again. The location is 300. I've got my first scheduled meeting with Scarlett Carson in an hour, so if I'm going to get over to her house, I'd better leave now. I'll make a note to inquire about this Silhouette server in the hopes that I can somehow connect the missing pieces.
Alright, and this was 10th of April 1987. Okay, so this was immediately after the events, whereas I'm a little bit afterwards. Alright, start heading in the right direction here. Still blue. I can still do blue. On to room 300, but watch out. Only a matter of time till we have to start sneaking past bloody security, which means bloody Steve and his X-ray vision.
Alex's poor family. No, I had no involvement in their deportation. It was all Charles Bowman's doing. How he didn't think Alex would find out is beyond me. Banning people from the country, for God's sake. I just couldn't go along with it anymore. I lost a lot that night. So I can relate to what Alex was going through.
Alright, we got things going on over here. Sarah Smith, hang on. Sarah Smith was the person that Allison was working with to, do the solution to the overheating problem. We've also got, there's Sarah Smith. Locked away for now, though, but we do have a window. Fine, we can probably sneak in that way. Let's just figure out the lie of the land here first. Here we go. Deportation office.
There should be a disk named Silhouette. If you insert it into the server and clear the records, anyone who has private information on the IPA server will be removed.
Ah.
You'll be saving countless people.
This was what it was all for. What she was trying to do during the tutorial.
Harvey, we have the chance to save a lot of people. You might not get another shot at this. You only have one chance before security come and find you there.
Alright, that's fine. Place the capsule, hang on. Take the pneumatic tube. Now I need to spin it around. Look at the lid. Open it up. And then grab the... examine the floppy disk. We'll be taking the floppy disk, thank you. That can be inserted back in there. Alright. So we need to do this, then we need to get the hell out. But the moment we do this, security's on its way. So before we do that, I'm going to go check out Sarah's office. Just so I know what everything looks like. Here we go. Sarah's office. As I suspected, I can just go in through the window right through here.
Harvey, if you compile the algorithm onto the software, there's no going back. You won't be able to erase the records and remove the private information being held on the IPA server. Is that what you want?
Wait, what? What's the alternative? Wait, what am I choosing between right now? I've no idea what I'm choosing between. All I've got on my notes is send the disc to the deportation room. And I've not got any more information than that. Right. Or I've got this here storage media, memory reels A. Oh, hang on. Do you mean I need to remove the data from one thing to... Right, I'm just going to let Holden tell me what's going on here. I think I might need to... Oh, log 4. Sorry, I've done this slightly out of order. My mistake.
Detective Holden, 2:12 p.m. on June 25th. I've spent the past week trying to access the Silhouette server. I've not been able to schedule a meeting with Sarah Smith as she's away on maternity leave, so I'm left to my own devices on this one.
Okay. The algorithm will prevent the Silhouette server from overheating. Interesting. Ah, I see. So that will actually make Silhouette work properly and not catch fire. So I'm choosing between, yeah, making the dystopian nightmare work efficiently without catching fire, or like removing all the records in order to disable it forever. This doesn't strike me as a hard choice, to be perfectly honest, no. And just one more piece of the puzzle here. There's a stock room where, yeah, if I knew the code, I could get in. And if I actually had the right key card. I think that means yellow? I'm not sure. Now, there's clearly, yeah, some form of scaffolding leading out of the back here. I just don't see a way of accessing that. Yeah, can't get through there. But if I knew the code, I could. But I don't have any of what I need. Right, so hitting the button inside her office has opened up a whole bunch of shutters. So now I can just actually run through here immediately. Nothing floating around here. There's a lift shaft that I'm guessing is how security's going to be rocking up when they do arrive. And then I can get down here towards... Yeah, here we go. This is the area I was in earlier, but it's still all locked up for the time being. Okay, I think I know where we are then. Right, in which case we're doing the Scarlet thing, obviously. We're going to, you know, insert the disc, destroy everything, ruin the dystopia. And Alison Whitworth mentioned that Sarah Smith has some software in her office that prevents the server from overheating. I should look into this. Or don't. Already been there. That's all fine. And there we go. Right there on the overhead projector. All of the Dubois family being deported. Dear, oh flipping dear, Charles. Not bloody cool. Okay, well I guess we're doing this then. So insert the disc. Absolutely. Yeah, boot that if you'd be so kind, I suppose. Now, what's going to happen next? I'm guessing this is going to take some time to do. And please enter backup code. I'm guessing that's Pay on 1 now. Well, actually, it's either Pay on 1 or it's Union 1. Hang on, Union 1 was... No, Pay on 1 was hers. Union 1 was... I think it's Union 1. So confirm file backup. I don't know if that is what I want to do,
Harvey,
to be perfectly honest.
you did it. You have no idea. Oh, I was right about you. I knew you'd do the right thing.
Is it about to explode? How on fire is it about
Steve,
to be? Uh-oh.
I've had a security alert. I've paged you the location.
Time to get gone. Escape the IPA building. Where the hell is Steve? I don't know where Steve is. And I don't know how to put my cocking flashlight away. Steve. 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 Where's Steve? Where's Steve? Oh, everything's suddenly locked. Everything's locked up that wasn't locked up a minute ago. That's no good. Where's Steve? I'll be able to know where he is because he's also got a flashlight. But he's going to know where I am because I've got a bloody flashlight too. In fact, how the hell am I supposed to be escaping from this place? Everything's locked up. Does it auto lock up as a result of just, I don't know, the actual... Oh. There might be a lockdown that Steve is going to open up. I need to sneak out the way Steve comes in. Right. I need to figure out where Steve's coming from. Where is he? Right. Until I know that, I should stay hidden in this room. Right. Stay over here. I need Steve to let me out because all the doors are now locked. Ah, wait, hang on. With the power out, the stock room is now open. Okay, that's good. That's probably all good. Everything fused. Do I need the power on? I don't know. I'm just going to turn everything back on just in case. Alright, let's get everything powered up here. There we go. All power restored, including whatever that is. Right there. Okay. So that should open up all the things. And now, let's just start making an exit. Alright. Oh, But where is Steve? I've no idea where he is, because I don't know where he's coming from. Right. The safest place to be would be an event. That's certainly true. Alright, and now I've got... Yep, sneaking past a ladder. Is this... Where's this? Where even am I right now? Second floor. First floor. Okay, so I'm climbing down the inside of a lift shaft. I don't know where the lift shaft is going to be. Can I get off here? Okay, apparently I can't. That's fine. We're just going down to basements? Right, we're going down to basements. This has been an odd level because it's been nothing like any of the others. Okay, I'm down at basement in IPA. Was I ever in basement in the first place? I don't know if I was. Right, just have a look, see. Gently. Where is Steve? And where am I? I didn't even see Steve. I don't know where he bloody was. But character left area means normally you're a fair way away from trouble. This is being marked as the exit, so... Okay. Michael Carson. Ah. Carson's office. Well, while I'm here, I may as well try and figure out what he was doing in this place the day he left. Silhouette and... Uh-oh.
It changes nothing. What happened, happened. And thankfully, you removed the last remaining evidence that could tie anything back to me. The silhouette disc. So, I appreciate your help with that.
Wait, what? Did I just... What did I do? Did... What? Hang the flip on.
You only have 30 minutes.
Hang on here.
Come and see me after your meeting. I'll explain everything.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't actually escaping, I was just chatting with her. And now I've got 30 minutes. I'm down in the... Right, I'm down in the basement of my house. Now I'm back with Scarlet. Right, so it's 6:25. Oh, bloody hell. Right, quiet, I'm busy. Right, what on earth am I doing now? Do I even have a... I don't have an objective list anymore. Right, awaiting input data. Okay, this is all getting confusing fast. What am I supposed to be doing right now? I mean, I assume I'm investigating the murder of Michael, my husband, who does look annoyingly like Alex. They're both blokes with beards and similar hairstyles. This does not help in the slightest. Alright, so I'm in my basement right now. I guess I'm going upstairs to do something. This is my house, so I'd have to sneak around. And, oh, hello. Right, I'm guessing Charles Bowman's here, because we haven't run into him yet. This has all gone a bit weird in the third act. I was kind of hoping for another big area I could sneak around and whatever. But no, suddenly it's all gone a bit linear and plotty.
Oh, Charles. What are you doing here?
Please sit down, Scarlet.
Charles? Oh, wait. Where's... No. No, you wouldn't.
Ah, her children, I'm guessing. Right.
What the hell have you done?
Scarlet, please sit down.
Sit down! Do you think taking my children's going to stop me?
Stop you from doing what exactly?
Where did you take them?
This is far more important right now.
More important
We
than...
need stability. The country needs stability, and this act provides that. Work with me.
This country needs its freedom. Michael wouldn't have agreed to this. He's the one that started this act, and he did it...
Michael is dead. This country is a far different place than it was 3 years ago, Scarlet. There's rioting in the streets, for God's sake. We need tighter security now more than ever. People on our doorstep want to hurt us. I can't allow that.
That's not your decision to make. The people need to know that their government is lying to them, and you can't threaten me into silence on this.
You can't see this right now, but You don't have another choice here.
Charles?
Open the file.
Alright, are we back to Harvey now? On his way to Scarlett's house? Yes? No? Maybe? This is all suddenly got a bit peculiar. Right, good. There's an autosave. There's not many of them. There's no manual saving this game whatsoever. That's why you've all got to do it in one sitting, each of the investigations. Though, yeah, unfortunately... Oh, hang on. The IPA. Is there more at the IPA? 34 minutes until meeting. What meeting? The meeting with Scarlett? What am I doing here? Right, okay. Uh-oh. This would be a very bad time to stand up. Right, I need to hide right now. Okay, so... Steve's floating around. Got it. 34 minutes until meeting. I'm still not 100% sure what meeting. I mean, Scarlett was implying I should go to her house, which would imply I need to leave. Now... Oh. Did he just see me? Alright, wait. Remember, when you're leaning, you're invisible. Oh, he's coming. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he right now? Where is he right now? Where is he right now? Where is he right now?
Out. Seriously.
Oh, this is not a good start for this area. Okay, good. He's naffing off. He's naffing off. He's naffing off. Okay, just say, well, it must have been nothing. Must have been rats. Or uh-oh. This is a very small area, apparently. Right. I need to get the hell away from Steve. Right, he's coming around the back over here. Right. Okay, this is probably a time for me to leave this room. There's an emergency exit right here. Is there anything to stop me just going? Like, this is marked as exit in this direction, which feels like the direction I therefore want to be going in. Yes, sewers! This seems good. I'm supposed to be going to the meeting, and use the password PayOn1 that Alison Whitworth gave me on the Silhouette server on the top floor. Okay, wait, hang on. Michael, we need to transfer the Silhouette software from the code compiler. Alex says you'll have 30 minutes to complete the action. We really don't want to find out what happens if we can't compile the code in time. PayOn1, Silhouette server, top floor. Right, so there's an exit right here, but I've got 30 minutes to get up to the top floor, enter PayOn1 there, and oh, bloody hell. Steve is going to be very, very annoying in this section. And no, just beating Steve round the back of the head with a fan and leaving him unconscious is tragically not an option. Right, is this just the way out? Or by any chance could I find, you know, a different access point or tunnel I could use? No. Okay, the sewers is my ultimate escape. That's absolutely fine, but we're not going there yet. We need to get up to the top floor, and basically we're stealing the code. Gotcha. So... next up, need to go and do that. Where's Steve now? I don't know. He seems to have got bored. That is now locked because that's how you enter this area. Fine. I need to actually move around Steve without taking too long about it. And Steve is just being a massive dick. Okay. Steve, seriously, stop it, mate. Oh, he's just... now he's frozen mid-step. That's interesting, and... okay, now I'm over here. Wait, where am I even supposed to be going? Where's the way up? If it's not the sewers, where am I going? I don't see any other way to go in either of those offices, so... I don't know. Are we going into the sewers? The game's being very vague all of a sudden, so... alright, maybe we are going into the sewers. Fine. Carson officers. Ah, we are. Fine, this is where we're supposed to be going. Got it. I just assumed that was the exit point because it was flagged as an emergency exit, but no. Okay, Carson officers, Bowman building. Oh, hang on. Which flipping thing are we supposed to be going to? Okay, from the code compiler, find the code decks and activate the memory reels to get the boot software from the... what? Who? Who just... oh, okay, so at this point, Steve has just got magic teleporting powers. Got it, he can just start following me. For free. Forever. Oh, that's just great. That's exactly what I wanted. Good, good, good. Right, well, at this point, screw Steve, basically. I guess we're just on the flipping run. So this is... There's a lift here. Can't use it. Okay. Right, this is the same level the tutorial took place in. I see. This is, yeah, where Scarlet did the tutorial. So, oh, flipping.
Hello, Mr. Miller. You have a meeting with Charles Bowman on floor 3.
Do I?
I'm sure you know the drill by now. That'll be all.
Oh. Apparently I am supposed to be here. I thought I was... Okay. This has all got very confusing. Am I allowed to use this lift? No, this lift also doesn't work. Right, can I can force lift doors open. Apparently I'm supposed to be here. Okay, top floor. And now, right. This is all fascinating stuff. Apparently I was supposed to be here. Despite the fact that Steve was chasing me down and... Well, where's Steve now? Because he was miles behind me in the tunnels. Alright, so I know my way through this area, or at least part of it. If I just follow the stairs up, top floor, need to get the data and... Uh-oh. Hello. Phone call. Charles Bowman. Hello. Who are you?
Harvey, we've lost everything. I'm not quite sure what the plan should be now. You're in the building where they house all the information, right? Do you remember in our reports, it mentioned that Scarlett Carson was trying to steal the information on the night of the 10th of April? I mean, we could try and do the same? It's putting ourselves at a bit of a risk, but what do we have to lose at this point? We're just gonna have to copy all the files we can and sort through all the data to hopefully salvage our report that way. Maybe even use it as a bargaining chip with Charles Bowman. If we can't question Charles Bowman, you're gonna have to go to Scarlett Carson's house to get her side of the story and complete the report.
When you say I can't interview Charles Bowman, the security just let me in to interview Charles Bowman. And also, who's this one? Well, I've got Charles Bowman's card. That's bloody convenient. Right, okay, so this is all very, very confusing stuff. And I know he's got a safe back there. Okay, so there's a safe back there, and there's some form of secret panel right here. And we need to turn his computer right over here as well. His computer's just open, and I guess I'm allowed to be here. Except, oh, you've put on some new security since I was last here. Right, what the bloody hell's going on? So, Silhouette server, top floor, and I need to place card deck C on the code compiler to activate the sequence. And I need to do this before, I guess, 7 PM, but I'm really not 100% sure. So, yeah, this game's taken a bit of a turn for the confusing. I'm really lost about what I'm doing right now. I would have preferred to just have, you know, another chance to scout around and then interview Charles Bowman, but apparently not. Right, okay. Let's actually just get right up to the very top of the building. There's the compiler. So, according to this, I need to actually transfer Silhouette software. Okay, 30 minutes to complete it. Don't want to find out what happens if we can't compile the code in time. Pay on 1, Silhouette server, top floor. Then, card deck C, code compiler. Well, this feels like the top floor. This is as top as you can get. So, let's just loop round here and try and find some officers with, like, code decks or something. Here we go. Massive thing right here. So this here is a server. No software to boot. Please insert boot disk. I thought I had that, but okay. What was the thing I got out of the... Never mind. I need to get the boot disk. But, okay, you've 30 minutes to complete the action. Okay, reactivation units can be found in the central area on floor 1. Place card deck C in the card compiler computer to activate... What sequence? Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay, there's vents. Let's just start opening up the vents. At this point, I need to find a lot of stuff in half an hour. Alright? Very, very fast indeed. I need to find some stuff. So there's the backstage area over here, and oh, bloody hell. It's all locked up as well. There's a whole bunch of stuff locked up. But I can start creating shortcuts. Okay? That's real B. Is real B in any way useful to me? Because you said real C. No, you said card deck C, which may or may not be real B. Right, Scarlett Carson's office, apparently. Right, Scarlett Carson's office. Under no circumstances is anyone in this room. Come and see me in my office in 107, but that's from Mr. Napper. Okay, here we go. Real C, straight on. I'm guessing Steve's around here by now. And we probably, like, don't want Steve to be around. Here we go. Take the data reel. Yep. Take real C, and we've left something. Oh, hang on. Do I have... Whose card? Oh, I don't have the right card. Right, okay. I need to find a purple card in order to open this up. Right. Put that back over there, because these things are also flipping key cards. Right, I need a blue for you. Right? Yes. Meanwhile, the silhouette disc is located in the safe in my office. That's from Vicky. Okay. Vicky's office. And that's not you. You're Tom Lumen. Right, okay, this is going to start getting very confusing very, very fast indeed. Because this place is now full of shutters and all the rest of it. Oh, hang on. I can just escape easily. Oh, never mind. Right, you know what? I'm just going to take C. Nope, planted at my feet. Yeah, just, in all fairness, just get up here. Get up here. There we go. That's much flipping easier. Right, so I've got that. Now I've got real C. I'm going to work under the... I'm just floating in midair right now. Alright, sneaking through a window. We've got ourselves into... Whose office is this? This is Michiko's office, Mr. Napper. So, hey Michiko, this is a note from Tom. Okay, the alarm code for Tom's office, whoever Tom is 0001. That's not Vicky. That doesn't... No, take the data reel. That's probably more important. Code to the side office can be found below in case you need to store any important belongings in there. 0501. Okay, once again, take that instead. This is lock. Unlock. Wait, hang on. Is this okay to unlock? Wait, what side office? This room doesn't have a side office. What do you want about? Does he maybe mean this room? Which I suppose is an office on the other side. 0501. Okay, hang on. If this is the office he's referring to, where's the alarm code in here? Because I can see this. Yeah, okay. Screw it. We're just going to have to give it a go. And, yeah, just... Seriously. Yeah, that's fine. This is 0501. Active. Active. Uh-oh. That was no good. 0501. That was not... I don't know if that's a... If I just close the door, is that fine now? I don't know. Okay, so that wasn't the thing. Screw everything. Just get in there. Grab anything that's there. Grab all the things. Scorecard deck A in filing cabinet TL305. And the alarm just didn't go off. This is suddenly very confusing. Okay, just sneaking around upstairs, I've found Scarlett Carson's ID card, and I've managed to break into the side office over here. There we go. The ledgers are more than a bit fiddly, which gets me room 204, real A. Oh wait, hang on. First, I have to turn this on. Right. Now that's all as it should be. And then everything collapsed. Good. Right, need memory reel. That's what's already there. There's very clearly a memory reel attached. You just need me to close this. Right. Yes. Okay. 1 of 3 activated. Okay, so you just need me to do... What on earth am I doing? Why? Why is any of this needing to be happening? Alright, reel B, meanwhile, is back over here. So I just need to activate all of these reels. But they also act as keys. But that's fine. Because now I have got Scarlett's key card. Right. I can use that to bypass the orange gates. And back over to his card, I can get, like, another reel in here. Right. I literally have no concept of why I'm doing any of this. But... shove that in there. Right. Slap that down over there. And, yep, let's just actually initiate a warm-up. 2 of 3, which is good, I suppose. And I think the other one is... The other one, hang on, where's the other one? There's one right here, which is good. I don't actually have a blue key card, but I do see there's... Actually, I'm not sure that's actually a proper vent. Right, okay. How are we going to... Wait, where even is the other one? Now I need to find the card deck A. No, because card decks are different from reels. That was reel C. Okay, I've stolen reel C. I've stolen reel B. Where's reel A? Because I swear the sign said it was... Reel A is straight on. Okay, reel A, but reel A is behind here. Okay, this is all just good stuff. Here we go. Scarlett Carson's office under the desk has an under thing that lets me get through to, I believe, inside... Yep, inside this office. Is this actually openable? No, that's not openable. So I can use that to get in here. Hello. Card deck B, filing cabinet. Okay, so this here is all the information I need for all the different card decks. I still don't even know what a card deck is or what it's for, so I don't need a blue key code anymore, but I need some way to get through, yeah, that door over there, which is currently locked away. Okay, the only way to access the other disc is to go, yeah, back up to the top, down through here, through that grate, in order to drop into Vicky's office that flipping way, in order to, no, not there, in order to come back round to where we were, to come back out of here, in order to drop down onto here when the game lets you drop down, because sometimes it just doesn't. Game, come on, there we go. So you drop down onto here, that lets you get back round over to this area. Right, now I can actually get down over to here, which lets me get back round to, hang on, through, oh, bloody hell, right, yes, this last level is terrible, by the way, it's absolutely dreadful. Okay, now change card to swipe in order to get round over to here, to get underneath here, in order to get inside the room, and now I've taken the 3 reels and made all of them be on here. The 3 reels are now in. Get the cock down. Right, I've now activated 3 out of 3. Alright, codex. I have literally no clue what that did. I have no idea. I now know where, hang on, the codex are. Place codex C in the code compiler computer to activate the sequence. I know where 2 codecs that are... What on earth is happening? And we've still got this code compiler and this master server. So, codex C on the code compiler to activate the sequence. Real activation units can be found. Yeah, I've found the real activation units. And silhouette server on the top floor. That's this thing. But I don't have the disk for that. And also I don't have card deck C, and I still don't know where card deck C even is. I found the locations of A and B, but I don't really see how that helps me that much. Okay, this explains the context a bit. So the reels contain the different bits of information. So they need to be put in place because I need to delete them. They're what I'm ultimately trying to delete. But in which case, why can't I just smash them with a hammer? I don't see why we can't... Quiet, radio! Ah, one good thing here, though. Yeah, the safe, which is locked in Vicky's office, there's a note up in... Yeah, up actually in the vent saying 0208. So, okay. I've got the silhouette thing. Send the silhouette disk to code compiler location 204. Right, code compiler location 204. Apparently that's... No! Don't go through there. Don't go through there. Where's the... Well, I can't go through that because that'll scramble the disk. Right, take item. Inside thing. Right there. Yep, okay. But I can't walk it through that. That'll break it. So now I've got to find a different one. Because apparently I just, like, know that it goes to 204. And the game's not letting me. The game is very fiddly with its movement sometimes. Also, there's a thing just upstairs inside Charles Bowman's office that you can just get round to. So that's bloody convenient. And hello. Charles, it's 1987, for God's sake. I took the liberty of ordering you a new PC. Okay, that's... Oh, this is actually Charles Bowman's PC. He doesn't use it, and also that's user Scott Wells, not Charles Bowman. Right, okay. So I can get through here. This is the code compiler, right? This is what we needed? All of this? Yeah, okay, I just walked it here. It was easier. So... Code interpreter. Awaiting code. Right, hang on, there's... Yeah, right. So now I just need to take this straight back out again, because screw that business. Right, disk goes in there. Right? Yes? Awaiting code, awaiting code, awaiting code. Real A, real B. Real A is on! I've already done that. I've 100% already done that. Okay, so what I need to do is, yeah, burn the information off these disks onto this floppy disk instead, in order to take that upstairs in order to do, I don't know, but something. And apparently, Real A, which I totally already put in position, because the game told me I'd done all three of them, is not ready yet. What? Well, we are outside room 202 right now, so we can try and figure out what the hell a card deck is, because, yeah, so Mr. Napper said code deck B is in filing cabinet AD3 number 10. AD3, AD3, number 10. Alright, there we go. Right, silhouette code B. I've got that. The game did say, wait, picked up 2? When did I pick up the first? Which one have I not got? You know, the game was implying I only had 30 minutes to do this, but that was 40 minutes ago, so I don't know what's going on with the time limits either. I've no clue. I've no clue at this point. Right, I think as I've actually already got 2 of those, apparently, I can only work under the assumption that, yeah, I've just picked up the one that was in AD3 number 10, Mr. Napper's. Now, I have evidence that Tom Lumen has card deck A in his room on floor 1. So, I guess that means if we go back to his office, that was the one with the alarm that didn't go off, even though it, like, should have done, then that will potentially, like, have that code in, and I already have C? And I don't know why I've already got C, but just get down the hole, Harvey. Tom Lumen, first floor, filing cabinet TL3 number 5. TL3, open, open number 5. Alright, silhouette code A. Now, is that all of them? Because you said 2 out of 3 a minute ago, and now you're not saying that. It's not being marked as done. And also, hang on, where did I put... Oh, bloody hell. Where did I put Real A? Because I don't know which reel is which. Well, that memory reel is most definitely flipping spinning. Alright? That's definitely true. And that memory disk is... Yet the memory disks are absolutely 100% all in place and rotating. Memory reel ready. And there's nothing I can do to, like, eject them now they're done or anything. It's just, they're there. They're just done. So, they're all definitely in position. Okay, apparently I just already have silhouette code C if I look here. So, okay. Put that in there. And I guess begin the process of... What even am I doing right now?
30.
Right.
Steve, I've had a security alert. I've paged you the location.
Okay. Code deck C interpreted. Taking time to... Do I need to do all of these too? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do all of these. I'm guessing it's gonna take Steve a little while to get here. Right, and then... Right, shove in A as well. Yeah, good. Right, just get all of that done. All the code has been inserted into the code machine. There we go. Please compile the code. Whatever that means. No algorithm detected. Compile anyway. Yes? I don't know. Okay, you're compiling. I'm going to start hiding at this point because I can see there's a place I can hide over here. So this is going to be a good spot to hide from Steve. Okay, where's Steve? Because he's going to be coming in this direction at some point or other. I don't know where Steve is. Steve was supposed to be coming. Hang on, listen for footsteps. I can't hear Steve nearby. And I can just fling myself into that vent if need be. Alright. So, what's going on over here? Okay, safe to remove media. Alright. Take that. Note placed at feet. Right. So now I think I'd take this disc that's got like all of the data. That needs to go up to there. Right? To the big red server. I guess. I'm not sure anymore. I've genuinely no clue. So up here. Up here. Right, now loop around here and put in the disc. I cannot see the torch of Steve anywhere. Okay, yeah, shove that in there. Okay, I guess we boot? I don't know. Yeah, that's booting alright. Access granted. Please enter backup code. That was... Okay, that's pay on 1, I think. Confirm file backup. I thought we were deleting, but sure, go on then. Files backed up. Lead complete. Yes. No. Maybe. Escape the Bowman building. I took way longer than I was supposed to do that. Where the cock is Steve? I've no clue. I've just no idea. I've no idea where Steve is right now. But I'm going to move slowly because you will hear the footsteps if I go too fast. Right, at this point, I'm guessing I want to go for the same emergency exit that, like, Carla took. So, what was the 30-minute timer for if you can actually... Okay, maybe I was supposed to do that before the 30 minutes was... I don't know. I've absolutely no clue. And now all the security gates have opened. So that's nice. Character near you. Uh-oh. Which way, though? I don't know where he is. Okay, just keep an eye out. We just might need to sneak around Steve a little bit. It's dark, so he's going to have his torch out. Right. I can hear him. I don't know where he is, though. Oh, there he is. I see ya. Right, okay. I should just go the other way. Right, go, 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 go. Right, okay. He's just poking around there. Now he's going to come this way, because if I can just basically immediately go down these stairs. There we go. And I believe Dan doesn't move. Alright. There we go. So now we just need to get round the back of Dan. I believe it's over here. It's behind Dan. Right? There we go. And now we just go out the same way Scarlet went out in the tutorial. This is exactly how she escaped. Alright, good stuff. Oh, and now we're back to Scarlet and Charles. Now, I may be late for this meeting, I'm not sure. Possibly I need to do that within 30 minutes, otherwise something happened here at Scarlet's place. They were very vague on that. Hang on a second, the Turing Canal at 7:03? No, it's not. No, it wasn't 3 minutes past 7. I've just travelled. Oh my god, I've travelled back in time. That's surprising. Right, apparently if you take too long to do that mission, the game makes you travel backwards in time. Okay, this is all fascinating stuff.
I've been going through more of Alex's interview tapes. I found something quite alarming that seems to have been very quickly dismissed. He says his keycard was stolen earlier on the day of the explosion.
Yeah, and we now know who did it. It was Scarlet, because she was trying to do exactly what I just did.
Well, you have done your research. I feel bad for what happened to Alex. I really do, but I can't be held responsible for every little action taken. It may have sounded like Alex was the victim, but I can assure you, I felt very threatened by his message. You heard what he said. Everything that happens next is because of me. And we all know what happened next.
Yeah, but it wasn't him that did it. Oh dear.
Just common sense. You can't crunch the data if you can't gather it. But the Act is so much bigger than that. The immigrant problem is just a small byproduct of the Act. Processing data is what it's really all about. And the Silhouette is how we do that. What is it you think you know? You seem to have it all figured out.
Alright, and there's a phone box up ahead. I'm guessing, yeah. Alright, so is that going to be Mina and... Oh, wait, hang on. Do I still have the data? Like, am I choosing whether to keep it in order to make the story work or destroy it or give it to Scarlet? Is that the decision we're going to? I'm not sure. Hello?
Harvey, I wasn't sure you'd pick up. I don't have much time. He's just outside smoking at the moment. Please, if you got the files, don't do it. I have a computer in my basement with a press release ready to go out with the encrypted documents. Before you get here, go to the left side of my house. I'll have the basement window open. All you have to do is insert the cartridge and press upload. We have to prevent this act from passing. And you hold the key. He's coming back.
How could you possibly have known I was going to be walking past this particular phone box at this particular moment? And what is the device in your basement going to do? What do you mean release the encrypted files? How does that help? I'm just releasing huge amounts of personal information.
She doesn't seem to want anything more to do with the Union Act or the Bowman casting facility.
What do you mean by that?
She didn't tell you. Michael left his share of the company to Scarlet. That, with her 5% share, makes her the controlling factor, doesn't it?
What exactly is it that you think I have to do with this, Detective? Look, Scarlet thinks I'm a racist. She blames me for most things these days, so she's far too detached from the reality of things.
Hang on, where's the actual basement? I thought this was it right here.
I don't think she's capable of something so terrible.
Hang on, where is it?
That being said, I didn't think Alex was either, so how wrong can you be?
Hang on, this must be where she lives here. Right, okay, so to the left. Now, round here. Here we go. Avoid you. Down. In. Conclusion. I don't know what the option is other than just shoving the data in here. Yeah, Bowman cartridge slot. Library cartridge slot. I don't actually have any way to check the thing. So, library. Bowman. What are those? How long have I had them? Oh, okay. And now I'm going to distribute the data, which feels like this is just a massive invasion of everybody's privacy, but I guess maybe that will, like, shock people into not liking the act or something. Yes, I'm going to do that because though the game said I have a choice, I'm not sure what the alternative is. Is it just to go upstairs and hand it over to Charles? Because he's a dick. Alright, files have been uploaded. That's good. Now I guess I, like, go and say hi to Scarlet. And I don't have a story. And this probably isn't going to end well. Hopefully the thing passes. Did I do what I was supposed to do, Scarlet? Because this whole part of the game, pretty much everything after the meta center has been very badly contextualized.
Ah, Mr. Miller. I didn't see you come in. We've been expecting you for quite some time. Please, sit down.
Oh, wait, hang on. Are we actually interviewing him? Except it's here. Why did Dan let me into the Charles Boson thing if...
Harvey,
all right.
This is Charles Bowman, the man who seems to have taken your dossier.
Now, there's not much to go on from in here, so you must be hiding something else. If you are the journalist we believed you to be.
Harvey, did you do it?
What a curious question. Well, I must ask. What's your decision, Mr. Miller?
Harvey, I meant what I said to you. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. If you hand that over to Charles, you'll lose everything you've been working for. Do you really want that to happen?
What?
As you can see, Mrs. Carson and I haven't been able to agree for quite some time, and we seem to have reached stalemate. I'm afraid it's time to choose a side.
I thought I'd already done that. When I uploaded the data like you said. It's literally already done. And also I may have like set your servers on fire. Hand over the cartridge. Yeah, okay, so I could have handed over the cartridge, but I'm not sure under what possible circumstance I'd choose that. It's not like Charles has made any form of compelling argument. His argument is, let's spy on literally everyone just because we can, which we're going to push through the UK Parliament by pretending that it's mainly about immigrants and creating jobs when it's not, and also we've got no evidence there's going to be any more jobs. So basically you're just being a dick for the sake of it because you enjoy spying on everybody. So, sorry, file's actually already uploaded. Not sure to who, or why, or what precisely was on it, aside from I assume everything, because I guess the discs contain all the information you guys were harvesting, but I like deleted the originals, but I'm not sure. Probably. Anyway, I did what Scarlett said because she struck me as not the bad guy.
I have to say, I didn't expect that from a capable journalist like yourself.
Why is he going to get the phone? This isn't his house. This is Scarlett's house. What's happening?
Yes. Yes. Right. I see. Well, that is disappointing. No, thank you. Yes. So, it seems as though you've chosen your side.
Are we not going to try and stop him? He's still kidnapped your children. We still don't know where your children are.
Oh, and your children are fine. You know I'd never harm them. Carol's been looking after them all day.
Okay, that's good to know, but you think Scarlett would have asked that?
I can't believe you'd think that of me.
I can't believe you'd think that of me. You're the one who kidnapped the children and refused to tell Scarlett where they were. What else was she going to think? Alright, so the Miller report has exposed this group. Yes, good work. So we've spilt everything. Alex Dubois is... Oh! Alex Dubois was sentenced to life. Right, I probably didn't get enough evidence to actually get him released. But we did manage to get rid of the act. Good. Rioting in the street leaves city in ruins. Protesters or immigrants to blame for vandalism after rioting. Okay, so we did stop the act, but I wasn't able to gather enough evidence to actually get Alex freed, because some of my evidence was a bit too circumstantial. And also, wait, he stole all my evidence, so if I sided with him, maybe we could have got, like, Alex free, because he would have given me the evidence back?
Knowing what I know now, would I do it all again? I still have so many regrets.
What's wrong with my hand?
I'm so sorry, Alex. It was all for the greater cause.
What's happening?
I hope you understand.
Why am I a lizard person? What's wrong with my watch? What's happening? What is this? What? What's happening to my hand? Oh my god, Scarlett was a lizard person?
I could have saved you. I should have. I'm so sorry, my love.
Right? What's... Yeah, that's Michael. Right there. That's Michael. Okay. I guess we just go through my lizard house and what has gone wrong? What's gone wrong here? Can't get out of my own house. I'm trapped in here forever. The police are keeping me here because otherwise I'll eat children. And... okay, we miss you, Daddy. Oh, that's adorable. Though that's nowhere near enough fridge magnets. Like, do you not have a single... yeah, you've got one U. You've got one U and two A's. But, like, there's no P at all. This is just bad fridge magneting. Right, okay, so this is Scarlett's house. There's the table. I'm guessing we were playing Connect 4 with the children, who aren't dead, because Charles isn't that sort of a bastard. He'll only kidnap your children and refuse to tell you where they are for, like, a day. I can't believe you'd think ill of him for that. What a weird character. Right, I'm guessing we're supposed to go down into the basement to wrap things up, because that's where Harvey was. Yeah, we can just kind of see what's going on here.
One thing that won't change is Sophia's taste in music.
Alright, so these are the children that we've never seen before. Sophia and whoever lives in here, we don't know or care. Oh, you're very good with an Etch-a-Sketch. I'm terrible with an Etch-a-Sketch. I could never make anything that looked even remotely good.
That's all you need to know. The country's safe, and so are you.
Alex Dubois isn't, admittedly.
Do I keep the jumper to remember that terrible place? Or fix it? Sewing over the past.
Oh yeah, the torn sweat. Wait, the torn sweater? The torn sweater was white! There was a white thread on the nail. We saw it, it was white. The sweater wasn't red. And why am I a lizard? Oh, I did indeed come down to the basement, but now the phone's ringing. One final call to make. Possibly Harvey? Right, where's the phone? I don't know where the phone is in my own house. How do I answer the phone? Hello?
Mrs. Carson, sorry to call you at such a late hour, but technically I'm not supposed to be talking to you whilst the trial is on, but something's been on my mind which I can't shake. If you could call me back at your earliest convenience, I'd be grateful if we could discuss this further.
I'm speaking... What? You just said that over the... What's happening? What's happening? What? Wait, we're not done yet. It's 2 weeks later, and now I'm Harvey Miller again. Right. So what? Oh. Now I've got a loft. I didn't have a loft before last time I was in here. Okay. I'm packing a suitcase. Yeah, I feel like getting out of the country when I've probably just annoyed the government this much. Probably an excellent idea. Also, what am I hiding up in my little secret loft? So I'm guessing this is where I keep the stuff that's not really supposed to be found in the event of a raid, given we're living in Nightmare Dystopia Britain. Or just the Christmas decorations. Either are good. Actually, best as I can tell, there's nothing up here. Actually, there's just some random junk. There's a little projector here, but I can't actually interact with it. That's just sitting down. Sitting down doesn't turn it on. Okay. Just another one of this game's little mysteries, I suppose. And I suppose that's your lot in that case. Alright then. Fine. We've got ourselves an evening with Harvey Miller and my book, which is completely unrelated to what I was just working on, because maybe there's not a story because all my stuff got confiscated. But apparently that's me, by the way. That's what I flipping look like. So, that there is the occupation, and okay, that's an interesting one. Alright, because I played the first part, flipping loved it. Loved the idea of exploring, investigating, figuring stuff out, sneaking round, trying to put things together, a real-time exploration thing going on, an actual flipping time limit, no hand-holding, no quest markers, figure it out, you don't possibly have time to do everything, a huge, complex level full of all sorts of people with routines and their own lives, and all sorts of information you can learn about them that may or may not be useful, and having to, like, you know, do some proper, real, hardcore investigating. And then the second level was very, very similar indeed over in the Meta Center. Had a great time with that one too. That was fun. And then the game falls off a total cliff, which is you go to the IPA and it's basically linear. It's basically completely linear. And you wrap up that mission by, being told by Scarlett, hey, you need to, like, set the server on fire, destroy the server, get rid of the data, which you do, And then you do the same thing again, but this time there's memory reels and code card decks and discs and more discs and yet more discs, and no one explains what any of it's for. By the end, I just had no idea. I had no flipping idea. And it's possible I missed some context that was written on a note, because you don't have time to read every single note because you're on the clock. So you have to prioritise only reading the important stuff. You can't read every single bit of flavoured text, meaning it's pretty bloody crucial the game tells you the context and mechanisms for crucial game stuff, like say, hey, what do those big memory reel things do? Because the IPA tutorialised them as things that open doors, but no one actually ever specified what they were actually, like, for or anything. And then at the end, I'm not sure whether I was on a time limit or not. Like, there was a 30-minute countdown, but then, like, I could be done within a few seconds, because you can choose to begin the countdown wherever you want. But then, like, the note said you had to do it within 30 minutes, but there was that 30 minutes from when the process began, because you've got infinite prep time, so you can do it in 30 seconds. So what was going on there? And then, at the end, I wasn't sure what the choice actually was, and then I was a lizard. Am I still a lizard, by the way? I'm not a lizard anymore. Harvey's not a lizard. It was Scarlet that was a lizard. Yeah, that's a real shame. That's a real shame. Had the third level just been the first and the second, but, like, you know, bigger, and again, this game could have been looking at my top 10 of the year. Even though it definitely has some flaws, in particular Steve, and his ability to just occasionally see you through walls and the lack of any grace period whatsoever. But those final areas, no, that's such a shame. The game really let itself down there. I mean, I suppose I still recommend this, because those first two missions are really fun and interesting, and I can't recall ever playing anything quite like them. They're brilliant. It's such a shame it just goes completely off the rails at the end there. That's, yeah, a real flipping shame. Such a flipping shame. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is The Occupation. Two fantastic, amazing levels that are well worth experiencing, and then a convoluted, extremely long 4-part finale that sort of meanders all over the place and generally is a lot worse than the first two levels. Such a shame. Such a real shame. I can't help be just hugely disappointed that the game isn't better than it is. But still, I can't take away from it. Those first two missions are brilliant. It's just a shame it didn't continue that way because, yeah, the rest of that, no. Not so much. Very, very confusing. Doesn't really work for me at all. But on balance, I suppose I still had a good time. I'd still recommend it, but with the caveat, yeah, it's mainly just about those first two missions. We'll leave things off there. If you know anything that is like this, ladies and gentlemen, maybe a bit more polished, do let me know in the comments below. I would love to play something like this, and I've never come across anything quite like it before. So, yeah, would be very, very interested in seeing more of this nature. Do leave your recommendations. I will follow up on those with great interest indeed. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd. This has been The Occupation. Thank you very much, and goodbye. No, sadly, I cannot be the Santa Claus of murder tonight. So apparently, even though this thing is... Oh, no, you can't. No, you most certainly can't. Okay. Is that the symbol meaning I'm about to pull her over? Yep, there we are. Oh! I feel like she didn't necessarily survive that. No, she's very dead.